Australia's most decorated wartime heroine, Nancy Wake, has died in London. She was 98. Internationally recognised for her work with the French resistance, it took 60 years for her achievements to be acknowledged in Australia. The Gestapo called her the White Mouse because of her ability to evade capture. Rebecca Barrett looks back on a remarkable life.
Nancy Wake was born in New Zealand, grew up in Sydney, but her destiny lay on the other side of the world. She worked in Paris as a journalist, but her life took a different path after witnessing Nazi violence against Jews in Vienna in 1933.
The Jews were tied to the wheel and the SS whipping them, whipping them, whipping them. I stood there and I thought, that's dreadful, I couldn't whip a cat.
6 months before Germany invaded France, Nancy Wake married a Frenchman. She joined the French resistance, helping Jews escape from behind enemy lines and smuggled Allied troops to safety. When the Nazis found out, she escaped to London, but her husband was tortured and killed. In Britain, she trained as a spy and became an expert in hand-to-hand combat before parachuting back into Nazi-occupied France. Unable to catch her, the Gestapo called Nancy Wake the White Mouse, but not because she was timid.
In my humble opinion, the only good German was a dead one, and the deader the better. I rejoiced in the fact that I killed them. I'm sorry I couldn't kill more.
By the end of the war, she was at the top of the Gestapo's most wanted list. She was highly decorated in France, Britain and the US, but it took 60 years for her achievements to be recognised in Australia. In 2004, aged 91, she received the nation's highest honour, a Companion of the Order of Australia.
I really can't express it in so many words, except that I feel honoured by it. I hope I'm worth it.
Her story was told in a 1987 telemovie. There were numerous books and a Hollywood film starring Cate Blanchett. Nancy Wake was the Allies' most decorated servicewoman of World War II. She lived a dangerous life trying to save the lives of others. Asked how she'd like to be remembered, she said, "I got away with blue murder and loved every minute of it." Rebecca Barrett, ABC News.